Okay, let's take a look at this. You see they boxed it, they packaged it really well. Here's another piece here. So those are the holes for the extra handle that I have on the sidebar. Really nice deep red. And you have the black drawer accents. The bars are probably in here. Probably already locked. Pretty nice. Manual right there. Now it does have these clips on the side here to lock it in. So you have to, pull it for it to clear that hole over there. Let's check out the drawers here. 22 inches deep. It's not the 18 or 16 like some of the other roller cabinets. I did have it on the side, so that's why. I did transport it on the side. They said not to do that, but Okay, here are the casters. 2 locking and 2 fixed. Here's the bolts. They go right in there. And this is the hardware for side arms. So we'll go ahead and attach those. Whichever side you attach the sidebar, you also want to attach the swivel wheels to that same side, so that way you have a lot more control when you're rolling around this cart or this roller cabinet. You're controlling right at where the swivel wheels are at, so it's going to be a lot easier to maneuver. You notice in here, I know it's upside down, but you can see on the side where the sidebar is at, they have the swivels on there. So I believe they do the same thing with this one. Yep, they do. So okay, casters are on, sidebar is on. I'm not going to put the other sidebar yet because I do not have the screw hardware for it. So I have to take out the one that's in there, get it measured, and then go to the hardware store and get it. So now go ahead and stand it upright. All right, there it is. All casters are on. The silver's on the left side. Well, since I'm gonna have both sidebars, I guess it didn't really matter, but I guess it's good for a tie down if you want to transport it or anything like that. Now, I didn't notice, but it does, you can see those kind of weld spots over there if you shine a really bright light on it. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, but hey, this was really inexpensive. Holy crap, this is taking longer than I thought. It had a lot of multiple pieces. It's not like that one. It was just the casters on the sidearm. This is the stands. All right, almost there. It's taking longer than I expected. Jesus. All right, finally. Jesus, this took a lot longer than that one did. So now you gotta put on the accessories. All right. Now all the accessories have been added. The tray on the right side. Got the cup holder right here. Got the magnetic bars right there for screwdrivers and wrenches, most commonly used ones. Yep, goes right to the same screws. And this one is actually supposed to come up like this for the power tools, but I'm gonna have to add in a separate bar right there. And then this is already part of the cart. And there's an extra tray for screwdrivers and accessories and stuff. This is gonna be for spray cans and other types of cleaners and screwdrivers. That's gonna be where the gloves are gonna be at, as well as towel holder. I'm not gonna have a rechargeable plate on the inside, so I'm gonna leave that pass-through hole there. All right, so it's all assembled. Now you gotta get to putting all these. I'm gonna put the most common ones in there, and the most common ones from here and there. And then any overflow, gonna put it into there, and anything else that's not gonna fit. I'm gonna have some chrome wire racks that's gonna come in, and I'll put them there temporarily until I get the full size icon set up. I'll put a picture up right now, how it's gonna look. I took that picture from the website when you can build your own icon system. Oh boy. Still going at it. There's still a lot more to do. So this is how it looks like so far with icon stuff in there. Boys, it's all metric, and this is a standard. I still got to get 2 more trays. Got the G2s and the G1s in there. My wrenches in there. Check out these torque wrenches from Icon. So I got this one here, 3/8 drive, as well as this one, which you can see there is a flex head. Still organizing. Got all my impacts down here, standard impacts here for the metric. So gonna keep on going. The longer wrenches, those are not gonna fit in either one of these. They're just way too long. So that's gonna be an overflow on the wire racks, and then eventually into the full icon setup that I plan on having for my metal warehouse. All right, so I gotta keep on continuing. All right, still got my specialty wrenches in the middle of trying to figure out which one is gonna go here. Currently I have some Chinese brands, Dyson. They came in this really nice looking box here actually. Too bad I'm not gonna keep it. I ran out of the wrench organizers, those plastic ones. So I already ordered some more. They're not gonna be the Ernst brand. They have there's a better brand out there. Got all the brake wrenches here and super thin ones, but yeah, I ran out of those holders, so there should be more room in here later. And this is still gonna fill up. I'm still gonna fill these 2 up with all those other wrenches. There's that, and I got some other stuff here. So I'm gonna keep on going. Gotta get the wrenches done. Some of these holders I'm not gonna use. And I already put some of the other stuff back there for the overflow. All right, something I wanted to show you guys before I put these in here is this tool lead. You know, these guys, this casing is, there's some pick tools in here. This case is actually really nice. I mean, it's clean. The stitching is great. The color's nice, it matches. You know, we got black and red all over the place. So I'm gonna open it up. I do this in one hand. So I got my pick tools in here, got some curved ones, sharp ones, hoses, and thought I saw a scraper in here. Oh, it's in the other one. So these are the large sizes, and these are the smaller ones. A couple of the smaller ones are in here. So yeah, it comes with the kit. These came from Amazon as well. So these are the smaller versions. There's also a scraper in here too. And then there's also this tool. This is from idolized, and it's a ratcheting bit driver. It has a Phillips, and it has the positive drives in there as well, and Allens and security bits. This one's pretty cool because it configures to all these different configurations. So see if I can show you guys on camera. Now you can do this, switch it over the other way. You can probably do this to get an added extra if you want to use it as a screwdriver. Also, if you wanted to get into some tighter locations, you can also put it here, use it as a extended driver. You can also put it here, use it as a ratchet. Or you take the bit out, put it in here, and then you have an extended one. So there's several configurations for it. Sure, if you want to do this, that will even help. But yeah, it's an interesting tool. All right, so briefly, I want to show you guys these Doyle brand screwdriver set. This one here was actually less than $20 with the Harbor Freight coupon, inside track coupon, and these are actually pretty good. And they have the black and red things that I like. And is it a lifetime warranty? No, it's not. Okay, well, what do you expect for less than $20? And then this was actually on sale too. I think it was like another $5 or something like that. And then we got the ratcheting version. This is similar to the Klein Tools ones. So I'm gonna be using these as my new screwdriver set. My old Craftsman is in there, and they're completely retired. So this is gonna be the main one. And then I have some Milwaukee's that I had bought a few years ago that I haven't used, but it's got the black and red color scheme, so that's pretty good. And speaking of Klein Tools, I got this multi-tool set, so I'm gonna try this out. All this was from the Prime Day deal, so they're anywhere between 10 to like 60% off on some of these things that I got. I also have the mini pry bar set from Wise Up. They're pretty good. I don't have a large set yet. That's gonna be for later on, but that's what I'm doing for now. And where I'm gonna put these is either up here. I might put the Doyles up here because that's gonna be the main go-to. And then the Milwaukee's, I'll probably put it here on the side, but I'm waiting for some rubber grommets to come in from Amazon. So they're on both sides. So I'll have the pry bars here and probably some bigger ones and maybe some extensions, some very long extensions. And then over here, I'll put the Milwaukee's.